Rawal, a lot of changes for both these sides, JP, but some key names. Usman Khwaja, we can talk about him because he's going to be playing today. And again, a great opportunity for someone like him and all the experience in the world as well.
Yeah, it certainly is. And there's no surprise that there's a few changes. I know Carlos spoke about some consistency. But again, we don't quite understand what creates those changes just yet. But I think he brings about experience. He's been under pressure. And they certainly, as a team, they find themselves under huge amounts of pressure to find that win and find a little bit of momentum. Is a change such as the experience of Usman Khwaja coming in an important one? I think it's going to add to the equation. But again, it's really about conditions, assessing conditions, making sure we've seen him do that across all formats in subcontinent conditions. So he certainly has the capability, hasn't potentially played for a period of time now. How does he go? I think we'll have to wait and see.
Talking about the conditions quickly then, because we don't have much time, what is the total that Rawal Pindiz would be comfortable with?
I think 160. 160 gives you a chance to fight.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts, gentlemen. We're looking forward to this one because it is really a chance for both these sides to redeem themselves and play much better than they have so far, get some points on the board and get some momentum going on the table as well. So we're going to take a short break here. When we do come back, we'll be back with
around the captain and Pindiz. Well, they're winless, which is not a great feeling. And Rizwan really will have to up his game to gain recognition in the dugout. That happens. So all your low scores are highlighted in case you're losing games. And Rawal Pindiz, their position at number 8, which is not nice. It's a new franchise, so we want to wish them all the best, and let's hope that it's a competitive game against Quetta Gladiators, who've slipped down to number 6. It was Mohammad Rizwan who won the toss and elected to bowl. Good that both captains had a smile on their face, because if you've been punched into oblivion in Rawal Pindiz's case, you can be a bit grumpy and miserable, but Mohammad Rizwan always has this massive smile on his face. Now, both teams have made plenty of changes, 4 each for Rawal Pindiz and Quetta Gladiators. In comes Usman Khaja. Saad Masood, who's a leggy, is young, he's 21, can bat as well. Mubashir Khan, and then you've got Ben Sears, who's a pacer. Khalil, Kashif Bhatti, left arm spinner. Jahandad Khan is a pacer. And Sam Harper at the top of the order. Yeah, this is a pitch where we didn't see a lot of runs. 145, they won of the last ball. So that means it was a tight game and a good game. Looks a bit rough, looks a bit different. And so Quetta Gladiators, with a very strong spin department, would look forward to bowling on this surface. A lot of cracks, grossless. And in a way, it was a good toss to lose. Now they need to kick on and make it happen in the first 6 overs. That's going to be critical and crucial before the likes of Abrar and Usman Tariq comes into play. Dominic Koch here with me, and Arush Mumtaz has joined us as well. Dominic, your initial thoughts?
When you look at the two teams, I think it's right. They've had to make these changes just to try and freshen it up. Good to see the Australian Usman Khawaja in the side, and he's got a decent 2020 record, and they'll hope that he can fire tonight. Rizwan, as he said to you at the toss, Ramiz, well, why not? We're going to have a bowl first and try and see what we're chasing, and hope that this pitch, Nick Knight did an excellent pitch report. Groundsman said that he's flashed it up, he's put a bit of water in it, he's rolled it, he hopes it's going to be a bit quicker. And so the Rawal Pindiz will hope that they can fire in the power play, take a few wickets. And for the Gladiators, it's about what they can do, how they can put a total together and put the likes of Ben Sears, who's just flown in from, I think it's Sri Lanka, from a New Zealand A tour down there. Bit of pace. And let's see how he goes early on.
Arush Mumtaz is here with us. Good evening. In resplendent green.
Good evening, Ramiz Bhai and Dominic Koch and everyone else watching. Thank you very much. First of all, we look like the A crew. Beautiful.
Well, we are.
Oh, that's very true. That is very, I mean, we do have our doubts about you, Dominic Koch. I thought when Ramiz was saying grumpy and miserable to one of the teams, I thought he was talking about you.
He's off to a brilliant start. It's a feisty Arush Mumtaz for you.
Well, that's what we want. That is one thing that we want from both sides, to be a little bit feisty, a little bit brave, and to grab the opportunity from the get-go. From ball one, come out, all guns blazing, because I reckon any of them go out tonight will be left too far behind. So almost impossible, especially if Rawal Pindiz go out. And I don't know about you, gentlemen, but I feel on paper tonight, Rawal Pindiz probably look the better all-rounded side. Ben Sears and Mohammad Amir with the new ball, toss slightly in favor of them as well. And then 3 spin options in left arm spin from Asif Afridi, who can also bowl the new ball. Saad Masood, the young leg spinner, and Mubassir in off spin as well. So especially given that Saud Shakil, Riley Rasoso, they do have 2 left-handers, and that's why the off spin might come into play later on.
There's a lot of focus on the captains, especially Mohammad Rizwan, and I firmly believe that T20 cricket is not about one man leading the show. The entire team's got to lead themselves into action. So it's not, the onus is not only on Rizwan, but the others also to lead themselves into action. Because you hardly find time to tutor them. So they've got to find a way to win this one. All of them together in a huddle.
And it's about a complete performance. That's what they're looking for tonight. Start well with the ball, attack, take wickets in the power play, back each other up, field well. I've seen too many drop catches and poor fielding, and that's something that, to me, is unacceptable. You're going to make mistakes. We've all made mistakes here in this commentary box. In the field, we've dropped absolute sitters at times. But when that happened I would hate saying in our day, we'd go back and do another 3 hours of catching practice. And that's what I want them to see today. Work hard as a side, back each other up, and try and enjoy it. Even it gets grumpy. You can be grumpy at times. I know about being grumpy, Ramiz, but literally get out there and fight.
Absolutely, they say remain in the moment, or whatever the term is, but what about the overseas players' influence in such a scenario? We're talking about Rawal Pindiz, who've been on the losing sequence. And some of the overseas players have had experience of different dugouts, and they've gone through such a negative drill in their careers as well. So I think they need to get behind Mohammad Rizwan.
I was going to come to that point exactly, especially in Sam Billings, who's played franchise cricket all over the world and has captained teams to multiple trophies as well. So I think him, for starters, you got Daryl Mitchell in there as well. And let's not forget the pro from Pakistan in Mohammad Amir. So they've got enough in terms of experience and churning out difficult scenarios in their favor. So from a captaincy or a motivation or a leadership point of view, they've got all the boxes ticked. So it's just about execution and being a little bit brave tonight.
Sam Harper is opening with Mohammad Rizwan, with South Shakil, as we get ready for the countdown.
10,
9,
8, 7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fly.
Here we go then. Spin straight away. Does it with a straight bat. He's a lovely player against spin bowling. South Shakil, natural, you know, he's got this little sweep and the heavy sweep, the tap around the corner. From Bangladesh, Mr. Saikat is here. Saikat, standing is his 98th T20 match. There's plenty of experience. Been smashed over cover, but we give him an over. So newcomer Harper. Imran Javed is at square leg. Imran Javed is at square leg. Doesn't get the ball to spin a great deal, and that's sort of kind of a permanent feature with our left-arm spinners. You look at Imad Wasim, is also a guy who gets the ball back into the stumps. Asif Afridi is in similar mode. But if one spins, then he puts a doubt in the mind of the batsman. So he's looking for that one turner.
Especially with the new ball, you almost play them as in-swingers. The conventional one with the new ball, left-arm spinner, is always looking to dart it in. Rightly mentioned, Ramiz. Imad Wasim very similar as well. And those two in Pakistan bowl with the new ball.
The thing that bugs me at times is that you know what is coming off the hand of the bowler, or such a bowler, and you can pre-plan just a little bit. You get a head start because you know that he's not going to turn a ball a mile. You find an area where you can dominate such a bowler.
Yeah, and Harper is new to the middle, because I'd be saying to him, aim straight back over his head. Even if there's long off back, don't worry, just hit him straight back over his head.
He listens to you, and it's just about 4 without a wicket.
नसीम बाहर आता है, इन ड्राइव खोलता है, नसीम अपनी ऑफर डालता है और ड्राइवर की तरफ से जबरदस्त मेडन ओवर। इन ड्राइव खोलता है, नसीम अपनी ऑफर डालता है और ड्राइवर की तरफ से जबरदस्त मेडन ओवर। एक शानदार राइड हाजिर होती है नसीम, और वो एक चैंपियन की तरह राइड लेता है। अपनी मर्जी की राइड ले।
टेस्टेड स्टील ही तो है असली शॉट।
Can you do this?
Spencer's on debut in HBL PSL from New Zealand. That's a nice ball, a little shape away from the right-hander.
Just have a look at this last ball, because I was saying that, and you said about setting for what he bowls, whether it's going to come in. I just think slightly holds. And he's doing everything right for that ball that has slid in for the first 5 deliveries. So clever from Asif Afridi. He just takes a bit of pace off, and he was probably a little bit lucky to get away with it.
It's a new territory for Rawal Pindiz as well. For the first time in this year's HBL PSL, they're fielding first. Pacey and on target. Not a bad start at all.
And that is really good from a man who's just come straight into a tournament, coming from Sri Lanka, and he's hit beautiful lines and length straight away. And that's what you want from an overseas player, to come in and set the tone. Obviously, he'll know Daryl Mitchell, that have had a chat, talk about obviously the lines and what South Shakil wants. Literally, it's got to be top of the bails, that sort of length.